Hey, this is Kate from Daisy Nails, creating fun, funky and fabulous nails in the comfort of your home. Hallowe'en October again, using very chic, a gorgeous sort of deep blood red. 2 coats of that. It's not completely opaque, it's got quite a nice translucency to it. Going over with the Mac Art foil glue, which I tend to find works really super well, which you'll see in a minute. Pop that in the lamp because it is a gel rather than a glue. I know I said glue, but it is a gel. Checking it, shouldn't. Then getting some white lacy foil and using my silicone tool to stick that on. Obviously it is falling off my pop holder again, as always. So I just took it off and I rubbed it on with my fingers. But look, hardly took any effort and it is all covered. So I did that with both, and then using the Perfect Black, which I then... Nope, that was just the Perfect Black. Oh, that's right, I went over with some base coat. Just to seal in the foil, I think. Right. So I started off by doing a bat on this one. I wasn't happy with it, I really wasn't. I really want to do another one now because I'm really not happy. But I did the body as sort of a triangle, I guess, with sort of slightly bendy sides, which automatically stops it from being a triangle. And curved at the top where the head is. And while that's in the lamp with this one, I'm just going to do a French tip. In the black, of course. The black is the Madame Glam Perfect Black. And the Very Chic is also a Madame Glam. The foil is a brand that no longer exists. They stopped existing and then they seem to come back into existence, and now they've gone back out of existence again. But I do have quite a lot of their foils and I do like them. So yes, just a little French tip, which I've just painted on quickly using, I think, the Madame Glam short liner. I can never remember what they're called. Okay, so while that's in the lamp, we come back to the bat, as we used to say in my family when I was a kid. Meanwhile, when someone changes the subject. So I've given him his little ears so he can do his echolocation and find out where everybody is. And that's gone into the lamp, and we're back doing a second coat onto this French tip. I really, really like the colours of this. As always, it never shows up as well on camera as it does in real life. But it's just really sort of autumny and Halloweeny, and I just really like it. So while that's in the lamp, I'm now going to do the wings of the bat. So bringing them up like a French. And then I gave them like... So basically a bat's wing is an arm and a hand. It's not actually a wing, it is a hand with leathery skin between the fingers. So these spiky bits you get on the bat's wing are literally fingers. So I painted those on, and I think I should have done them thinner than I did, but I didn't do them thinner than I did, so that's life. And filling that in with the Perfect Black. I think I was probably just adjusting the pointy bits at that point. Okay, so at the top, I did some drips, black drips. I guess they could be silhouetted blood. So to make the drips, I've done the drips on both of the nails, and I've done them in slightly different ways, so you could just sort of see this, they're both pretty simple. So I start off by doing a dot of the black, which you can use a dotting tool, or in this case I did it with the brush, and then you just pull up using the polish that is in the dot with, wiping most of the excess off the brush, and just pull up to make that straight line. And you want to have those curves, you don't want it coming down from like an angle. You imagine this sort of rather viscous substance is dripping down the nail. It's going to sort of pull down on the side, so it needs to have that curve. So with the previous one, I'm just filling in the black there. You don't need to know what I'm doing. With the previous one, I did a little curve between each drip, so they're at slightly different levels. Because, you know, they're not all going to come down at exactly the same rate. They're going to have some heavier, some lighter as they roll down the nail. Lots of ums and ahs. So, yeah, I did all those little, I suppose, upside down U's or sideways C's. I did them at slightly different levels, higher and lower between those drips. Right, filling in the bat and going over this nail with the no wipe top. Float it on, always float your top coat on. Get yourself a nice straight light line if you can. Okay, so this one, I've done the dots and I'm pulling up with the brush. And with this one, I just did a straight line all the way across the top. And that created the same level for all of those curvy bits. And once I'd done the straight line, I then just did a little curvy line at the top of each drip onto the bit at the top. The horizontal line. So yes, the drips are the vertical lines and the bit at the top is the horizontal line. So it's doing a little curve where the horizontal and the vertical lines join. And there they are, all finished, nice and simple. But I do want to do that bat again. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and have a fun, funky and fabulous time. Yeah, I might not use that one. Bye.